Markowski kicks it out to Jazz, knocked away by Marshall. 7 to shoot, 6 to shoot. Shelley for 3. Gotcha! Huskers take their first lead of the game with 30 seconds left.
You absolutely will not find a duo that is more passionate about Nebraska women's basketball.
Jeff Griesch and Matt Coatney are announcers for the radio network, calling all of our games.
Prince, right on the right wing, takes a three-pointer. You betcha!
The voice of women's basketball for the Huskers.
Markowski flips it up on the rim and in, and we're tied.
That's a tough hook shot from distance.
They tell our stories, game in and game out.
We are so fortunate. It's very rare to have two individuals that have called over 800 consecutive games together.
Everyone loves listening to the radio more than the commentators a lot of times during Nebraska games just because of those two.
Matt Coatney and Jeff Griesch with you out here on a Sunday afternoon at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We hope you enjoy it today on the Huskers Radio Network.
In 1995, so I was 30 when I moved to Nebraska. 31 when I joined the Husker broadcast. That was in 1999. It doesn't seem all that long ago.
In 1999, for the first time, we worked together on a road trip to Montana. He made an observation about what was happening in the game. I was right there with him and adding on to it. It allowed us to really build on the way that we were watching and calling the games together.
Jeff was the SID and he was on the trip, so he grabbed a headset and we did that game together, and the rest is history.
The way they call the game is very on point, but also they throw in some funny stuff. They throw in some statistics. They throw in everything at you, so you never get bored listening to them.
I approach play-by-play completely differently working with Jeff Griesch, because it hit me very early on that this guy has something to say and I need to give him some room.
Nick has a career high 23.
She has been sensational.
As a radio announcer, you have the ability to back off. Let the play happen and then call it. We don't do that. A lot of the time, we're calling it before it happens.
Griffin is solo with Turnbow and scores, and it counts, and a foul.
I'm sure if you were in a radio broadcasting class, they would say, don't do that. And we decided we liked it, we should do it more.
Anytime I come in to do a Nebraska game, Matt and Jeff are two of the first people that I talk to at shoot-around, because they understand the game like an analyst. It makes my job way easier. And the information they give me, they make me sound like a genius.
They are in the actual moment, and they understand why they're in that moment and what their work does to elevate the game and continue to grow our beautiful game.
If you hit a three, like that's his main thing, and I got to hear a lot of those for myself.
Out top, Hooper, long range three. You betcha! That's a dagger.
Matt's iconic three-point, the you betcha call. That was what got me. It just kind of hooked me from the start.
There's posters, there's banners, there's a shirt. And, that's just his signature call. We'll all remember him for that.
Matt's relationship with our fans is really cool because he's in a lot of ways the centerpiece of our basketball program, right behind our head coach.
It's 30 years next year that I've known him, since 1996. Every game, Matt usually gives me a shout out, and I'll have people text me all the time saying, I just heard your name on the radio.
In high school, I started going to Nebraska women's basketball games with my grandparents. Our tickets were directly across the court from Matt. For years and years and years would come to games, and I'd just watch him from across the court.
Paige Beckner was a college student and sent me a tweet in the middle of the game, and I invited her to come down and say hi, and that has started a long time friendship.
Matt was actually the one that I had asked to introduce our wedding party, sort of in the style of like a basketball lineup.
They've been here for so long, they travel with us. Griesch knows, I think, every fun fact about the history of Nebraska women's basketball.
I thought it was fine. I just wanted to make sure. And it's because they ran cable directly out through the middle, and where they ran that cable is...
They would just fill your brain with stats and stories.
I love a lot of the arenas we go to, and I want to make sure our players understand there's a lot of memories in this place, and you're standing in a place where people before you did stuff. When I get off the bus at Mackey Arena, I walk out to where Emily Cady hit, in my opinion, the most memorable shot in the history of Husker women's basketball.
I can't believe what I just saw!
And I find usually a freshman or a first-year player, and I bring him out there, and I said, do you know why this is important, this spot right here?
As a player, I really appreciated that, and now as a coach, I just want to lift up the young women in our program, and there's nobody that does that better than Matt and Jeff.
We're as genuine as it gets. We love doing what we're doing. I hope we keep doing it forever.
Gubin puts it up, blocked! Emphatically blocked by Petrie to end the game, and that is a Nebraska winner.